Get an extra hour of
Time I
sleep.
said saving. My apologies. My apologies. Saving.
Well, I'm happy to get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. What about you, Richie?
Yeah. Good. But you know, we always say that to get rid of daylight saving time.
Right.
What people really want to do is they want to keep it permanently because they like that to be that hour in the evening rather than the morning.
More
So what
daylight.
they want to do is just move to daylight saving and stay on it.
Right.
So we'll see.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Those of us with little kids, it doesn't matter because the kid gets up an hour early anyway, and then you're just
But
up
if
at
you don't
5
switch your
a.m.
clock around, then they do get used to it. So there's another good reason there.
Look at all that rain behind you.
Look at all that rain. However, you notice all that rain is moving on into the Cascades now. So yeah, we got a pretty good dousing of rain, anywhere from a half to an inch of rain since midnight around a good chunk of western Washington. That front has moved on through. Gusty winds last night. We saw wind gusts into the 30 to 40 mile per hour range in quite a few places. The champion was Painfield up in Everett, had a 51 mile per hour wind gust right around 11 o'clock last night. Winds are diminishing. It is still going to stay a little breezy in spots. I'll show you where here in a few minutes. But right now, we're watching things dry out along that I-5 corridor. And of course, with the gusty winds out there, we still have quite a few leaves on the trees and still summer's growth in a lot of places. So we've seen a few limbs come down. We do have some spotty power outages around the area, both along the coast and over the interior. But again, winds are going to be dying down and things are going to be drying out. So we should get back on track here pretty quickly. Take a look from our SchoolNet site. You can see maximum wind gusts there, 46 miles per hour in North Bend. Issaquah checking in with 41 miles per hour, and up in Bellingham, 38. Definitely a blustery night. Still the showers coming down, still wet there in Lake Stevens at the moment. And you can see temperatures, though, not quite as warm as yesterday, but still mild, mostly in the mid-50s. Probably not going to move too much from where they are, with a little bit cooler air starting to spread over the area behind that cold front. University of Washington model, as usual, showing pretty good idea of what's going on as we head towards midday today. This classic convergence zone, wind splitting around the Olympics, coming up from the south and the South Sound, north and North Sound, converging right here. And where that convergence is taking place between Seattle and Everett is where we're most likely to see showers as we head towards this afternoon. Not so much to the north and south. It will be breezy today, except right in the convergence zone area. They're converging, and so the winds aren't all that strong at that point. They're mostly going up rather than sideways. Checking as we head towards overnight tonight with just a couple of showers. We'll start actually probably fairly dry on Saturday, but then as we head into the afternoon and evening, we'll look for a warm front to move in here, kind of wetting things down. So look for that Husky game to be a little on the damp side tomorrow night. Forecast overall for today, though, we'll have a few showers around and breezy, except right in the Central Sound, where we'll have the convergence zone showers, mid to upper 50s. Increasing rain in the afternoon Saturday. Rain turns to showers Sunday. Just a couple showers around for Monday and Tuesday, and then partly sunny for midweek. Temperatures cooling back a little bit to the low to mid 50s.